interested in the material. The challenge of this project is going to be combining all three facets of computer engineering.
So you see the little dial there. I want to have a dial that can turn the brushless DC controller.
If this were a business conference, I would probably introduce NurseBox as a personalized healthcare system.
That's a very good idea if it's possible. Yeah, definitely.
Or even if it's not texting, then you can make a new app which is...
My name is Chuck Malloch. I guess now I'm an electrical engineer. I was a mechanical or manufacturing engineer for a number of years. That's what they called me. I was really a software guy working for Pratt & Whitney, jet engine manufacturing, with a hobby in electronics. So once I retired, I got bored and started hanging around here, and they asked me if I would teach this course. So that's where the course came from. The point of the course is to give students practical knowledge that they might not get in a course teaching theory. It's really important to experience many of these concepts in some way that goes deeper than what you get in a book. But the point is actually failure. The point is to try something and then figure out why it didn't work. If you try something and it works, you don't learn much. If you try something and it doesn't work, then you have to figure out why, and that means you have to understand what it was. That's what I really care about in this course. There are 3 or 4 important things that students must perform in order to pass the course. One is what you filmed today, which is the elevator talk. Lightning talk, I call it, but 20 slides, 5 minutes means 15 seconds per slide. Auto advance causes the person creating the presentation to think very hard about how to say everything they need to say in 5 minutes. It's a really difficult task, but it's a really important skill to have later in life, as your effectiveness in leading a project is highly correlated to your ability to explain that project quickly and succinctly. So that's why this goal is set for partway through the course. The next one is circuits and code, having something to present. Circuits and code is a showcase of people's projects. It's important to have a point at which you're trying to finish your project so that it actually gets done to a point where it's presentable. And that may mean that it's not everything you wanted for the project, but it means you have to think about, okay, I have to present something. What can I present of this mess of wires that I've got that sort of almost works? Again, it's a very important life skill to take a mess and figure out how to present it in the best way to get additional funding for your project or whatever it is you're trying to do in your life. So that's what Circuits and Code is for, and it's also a place where you can brag. It's a place where people will come and ask about your project. So that's what the course is all about. It allows you to decouple the orientation of the joystick from the